Now with the breaking news. I just swore this was a Babylon Bee story. If it didn't come via the Hollywood Reporter.
Come on, bring it.
Okay, take a guess at who is going to be working on the new Tomb Raider TV series. I'll give you 3 guesses of possible wokey woke showrunners.
Okay, Akiva Goldsman?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Wrong sex.
Oh, okay, so it's a woman.
Yeah, and woker than woke, who's known for wokifying properties.
And the fact that this person is getting another one of these is just kind of weird. But yeah, anyway.
So then that'd have to be Phoebe Waller-Bridge, right?
Bing, 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 bing. So maybe this is the Indiana Jones series we were in.
For Amazon, of course. Because why not? I mean, after their failure with Rings of Power because of ideology, what would they do other than to double down and hire the biggest activist they can find for Tomb Raider? Amazing. Amazing. So, yeah, Tom, read the story.
So, yes, coming via the Hollywood Reporter, Phoebe Waller-Bridge prepping Tomb Raider TV series for Amazon exclusive. Sources say the Fleabag Emmy winner will pen the script for a project which is the latest to stem from her recently renewed overall deal with the streamer. I'm assuming that's basically all there is in the story, but moving on. The TV series is based on the popular video game turned action movie Tomb Raider. The project, which is into the development stages, is the latest to stem from Waller-Bridge's recently renewed overall deal with the retail giant and streamer. Sources tell the reporter that Waller-Bridge is attached to write the scripts for Tomb Raider. It's unclear if Waller-Bridge also plans to star in the TV adaptation of the property. Oh boy, that's all we need.
Part.
Yeah, well, she could play another character, which spawned 2001 and 2018 film adaptations. I forgot the sequel there, but yeah, starring Angelina Jolie and Alicia Vikander. That's how you say her name, right?
Yeah, Vikander.
Yeah. Respectively, and the adventurous archaeologist. The Lara Croft character was also voiced by actresses including Camilla Luddington, Keely Hawes, and Minnie Driver in a slew of video game titles. Haley Atwell also brought the character to life in the Netflix anime series. In addition to writing, Waller-Bridge will executive produce and produce the Amazon take alongside former head of comedy and drama. So you got 2 comedy writers working on this. You know, this feels like Star Trek Discovery all over again. Instead of getting somebody who may actually have some chops in this arena, why are we getting people who have absolutely no experience in writing shit like this?
Oh, because they're experienced in activism, and that's what Amazon is looking for. I can think of no other reason. Amazon, they look at how badly they failed with Rings of Power, but they're ideologues. And so they have to chase those branded properties because they're on notice right now. Because their boss, the owner of Amazon, Bezos himself, he was not happy with the failure of Rings of Power. That embarrassed him. So they're going to have to make up for it. They're going to have to find some other properties, and they have to do them right, get the audiences involved. Unfortunately, Jennifer Salke is still running this operation, and Jennifer Salke is as woke as it gets. Ain't no way that she's going to allow anything to come out of Amazon, especially not something big and major and branded. Yeah, of course, you have your Jack Reacher, which can escape under the radar because it isn't a major branded thing. Same thing with,
and like, that's owned by Paramount too, isn't it?
This, yeah, exactly. Same thing with like this Chris Pratt thing, which was also popular. It also came out through Amazon, but their own stuff, which is branded, that's going to get their oversight. It's going to be ideologically pure.
Yeah, this was
end up rejected by the audience. That's exactly what's going to happen here.
This was actually announced by Jennifer Salke a while back, but the name didn't. They just announced an untitled project.
Yes,
with Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
Again, Jennifer Salke is going to go for that girl power across the board. So, of course, she would go and find Tomb Raider here, because why wouldn't she? And for those that may not remember, Jennifer Salke is the person that came in after Peter Rice and his compatriot were Me Too'd out of the company. They had a bunch of cool stuff going for them. Did I say not Peter Rice, but not the Disney guy, but
I was gonna say, yeah, that's not who you think.
yeah,
Yeah, somebody else you mean.
some other Rice, not Peter. But anyway, what she had the Conan series, and it was going to be absolutely amazing. It absolutely was going to be Amazon's Game of Thrones, exactly what Bezos had ordered, and she read the script and she almost had a nervous breakdown because of the toxic masculinity. She went back to the showrunner and said, "Okay, we need to make this female-centric." They said, "No, can do. You're going to have to agree to do this." And she said, "Nope." And no resolution was made, so she rejected that whole series. She fired the showrunner, who then took that same quality and went and fixed Game of Thrones, because he's the one who did House of the Dragon, while Amazon went on to fail with both the replacement series,
ironically,
Wheel of Time, and with the
Lord of the Rings.
Power.
It's like, can you imagine if they would have spent half the money on a Conan series that they did on the Rings of Power?
And they would have won, because
oh my god, even a third, you're right, script. It'd have been fucking amazeballs. You could even afford to have Schwarzenegger come in and narrate the son of a bitch.
Exactly, yeah, that's like the thing. People don't give this enough attention, because the Rings of Power lost to House of the Dragon, but there wouldn't have been a House of the Dragon were it not for Jennifer Salke, because that only existed because HBO went and they swooped up the showrunner she fired from Conan to fix Game of Thrones for them.
Yep, and his partner or whatever.
Exactly, and in the alternate universe where Jennifer Salke didn't do that, where she just said, "Okay, it's not for me, but you know what? I can see this might have an audience. This very well could be the next Game of Thrones. So you just focus on this. Well, I want to go and focus my attention elsewhere." They would have won. I mean, the Rings of Power still would have been awful, but there wouldn't have been a Wheel of Time. Instead, there would have been Conan, and there wouldn't have been any Game of Thrones to compete against it. They would have won. And
Indeed.
This is the woman that now has hired Phoebe Waller-Bridge to make an activist Tomb Raider. And of course, it's going to be activist. I mean, that's why they hire Phoebe Waller-Bridge. If they were looking to do like straight-up action, a straight-up adaptation, they would never have gone with her. So yeah, this tells us everything we need to know, and we can write off that series right away.